Two brothers, Sergey and Andrei, decided to spend the weekend fishing. They hadn't fished together in a long time, and this was a great way to reminisce about their childhood days when they would spend hours by the river, catching fish and enjoying nature. The brothers chose a secluded pond they had heard about from friends. This spot was known not only for good fishing but also for its picturesque scenery. Early in the morning, as the sun was just beginning to rise above the horizon, the brothers loaded their car with fishing rods, bait, a thermos of coffee, and some snacks. On the way, they discussed what kind of fish they might catch and who would reel in the most. Laughter and jokes filled the car, and soon they arrived at the pond. The pond greeted them with warm summer sunlight, and a gentle breeze brushed against their faces. The water was calm and clear, surrounded by lush green trees that created a cozy atmosphere. The brothers eagerly cast their fishing lines, settling in for a long-awaited day of relaxation. They enjoyed the silence, broken only by the occasional splash of water and the chirping of birds. Time passed, but the fish weren't biting. The brothers didn't despair. They simply savored the moment, reminiscing about how they used to fish at this same pond as kids. Sergey told a story about how he once caught a huge carp as a child, and Andrei recalled the time he pulled an old boot out of the water, which everyone jokingly called lucky. They laughed and shared memories when suddenly, they heard rustling in the grass. At first, they paid no attention, assuming it was just the wind or a small animal. But the sound grew louder and closer. The brothers exchanged glances, and fear flickered in their eyes. Suddenly, a massive crocodile burst out from the bushes. Its scales glistened in the sun, and its eyes gleamed with hunger. The brothers froze in terror, unable to believe what they were seeing. They had never expected to encounter such a creature while fishing in their homeland. "Run!" Andrei shouted, and both bolted toward their car, abandoning their fishing rods and all their gear. The crocodile, noticing them, gave chase, its powerful legs pounding the ground with heavy thuds. Sergey and Andrei sprinted to the car, their hearts racing with adrenaline. They managed to reach the vehicle, jumped inside, and slammed the doors shut. Andrei fumbled with the keys, the engine roared to life, and without waiting for the crocodile to get any closer, they sped away, leaving the bizarre and terrifying creature behind. They drove several hundred meters before pulling over on the side of the road, gasping for breath and trying to process what had just happened. "Did you see that?" Sergey asked, still in disbelief. "A crocodile? In our pond? Yeah, that was insane." Andrei replied, laughing with relief. "I thought we weren't gonna make it out alive." The brothers looked at each other and burst into laughter, realizing that this encounter would be one of the most memorable moments of their lives. They decided they would never return to that pond, but this story would stay with them forever. "You know," Sergey said, "I always thought fishing was just a way to relax, but now I see it can be a real adventure." "Yeah," Andrei added, still chuckling. "Next time we go fishing, we should bring not just rods but a good camera too. We could write a book about our adventures." From then on, the brothers often recalled that day. Though they never fished at that pond again, their bond grew stronger thanks to that unexpected escapade. They now knew that even the most ordinary weekend could turn into an unforgettable experience. The next day, they decided to do something different. They went hiking in the mountains, where there were no crocodiles, but plenty of other adventures. They realized that the most important thing wasn't the place but the time spent together, and that their brotherly connection only grew stronger with each new experience.